So this tutorial is going to show how we're going to create our L-shaped kitchen up here in the top left corner. The previous two tutorials, we put in the exterior walls and the interior walls, the doors, the windows. We outfitted the bathroom and the bedroom, the living room, and the dining room. Not much to the dining room, just table and chairs. So now what we're going to do is our last tutorial is going to show how to create the all the base cabinetry and the appliances and things like that in the kitchen. So this does take quite a bit of detail work. It's not hard, but it just takes a while to load all of the cabinetry and appliances into our components section, and then add it all into the kitchen. So here's how we do it. So we're going to start in the corner and we're going to work our way out in both directions with the base cabinets, and then we'll put in the appliances, and then we'll match the wall cabinets. We'll match whatever is below with our wall cabinets. Okay, so I'm going to start by going to components. I'm going to go to components, and let's see if I don't think I have any of the, I still have all of the dressers and the tables and things loaded from when we did the rest of the stuff. But what I want to do is I want to go into the cabinetry. So I'm going to go components, I'm going to go load family. Now all the cabinetry is located in a folder called casework. I know that sounds strange, but in casework, I'm going to go to base cabinets. There's two different types of base cabinets. There's kitchen base cabinets and there's bathroom base cabinets. The bathroom base cabinets are all vanity cabinets. So we don't, at least in the kitchen, we're not going to deal with these bottom ones that are the vanity cabinets. We're just going to deal with the base cabinets up above. Let's take a look at some different types. There's drawers, and I'm sure we'll use those. There's cabinets where it's either a glass door or it's got a hole in it, I'm not quite sure. Here's a corner cabinet. We've got double doors with drawers on top, just plain double door. Here's a filler. What you use a filler for is if you are putting in a cabinet and then you come to a wall and the cabinet doesn't go all the way to the wall, you can put in a filler piece that takes up the space between the edge of the cabinet and the edge of the wall so that it looks like the cabinet goes all the way to the corner. Here's a single door with a drawer, just a plain single door. Plain single door, and then we're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load in. I want this 4 drawers, and I'm going to hold the control key down so that I add all of these at the same time. So I want the 4 drawer cabinet. I want the corner cabinet. I want the double door with the drawers, and I want a single door. Nope, not that one. Single door with a drawer. So I've got a single door with a drawer, a double door with a drawer, the corner, and the 4 drawers. So I'm going to choose those 4 base cabinets, open those, and that should load all of those into so if I go to architecture, go to components, that should load. Here's a base cabinet, and they're in alphabetical order. So base cabinet, 4 drawers, and it gives me several sizes. The corner cabinet's only a 36-inch. The double door, it gives me several sizes, and the single door, it gives me several sizes. All right, so that's good. And notice they're all in 3-inch increments, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, shoot, sorry. 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So base cabinets or wall cabinets, they all come in 3-inch increments. Okay, so just FYI. So I'm going to start in the corner. So I'm going to get the corner cabinet, and let me zoom in here. And I want to hit the space bar. We'll rotate. And I want to put it right into the corner until, you see how the corner turns blue, or there's a blue line in the middle of that wall and this wall. I want to do it till both are blue. All right, what that does is that will put it perfectly in the corner. So that's all I want with that. I'm now going to switch it up, and instead of the base cabinet, I'm now going to put in the drawers. So I want base cabinet 4 drawer, and I think I'm going to put in an 18-inch right here, and I want to run it up until it just barely touches the corner cabinet and back until it gets that blue line inside the wall, so that it's just like that. I need to put in a, oh, wait a second, I think I forgot a sink cabinet. Let me go back to components. Let me see if there was a sink cabinet, a sink base cabinet. Let me just go back to casework, base cabinets. Is there one for a sink? Yes. Okay, so I forgot to put in the double door sink unit. We'll have to grab that as well. Open. And double door sink unit. Yes, I want this one. I'm going to get a fairly large, I'm going to go like 39-inch. And then I'm going to put in a dishwasher next to that. So let me go back to component, load family. For all the appliances in the kitchen, again, it's going to be in a strange folder. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to go to specialty equipment. Double click on specialty equipment. Double click on domestic. And here are my kitchen appliances. So I'm going to get 3 things. I want this dishwasher. I'm going to also load in the range. Let's see, oven, double. I want the refrigerator. I was just seeing if there's any choices as far as, nope, it only gives us 1 range and 1 style of refrigerator. Yours may be different. Like I said, mine is an older version. Mine's a 2017 version of Revit. Yours is a 2020. So yours may have more. If yours has more, fantastic. You can choose a different one. But I'm going to go dishwasher, hold down the control key, range, hold down the control key, refrigerator, and I'm going to add all 3 of those appliances and then open. And I want to change to the dishwasher. Again, they're in alphabetical order. So A, B, C, dishwasher. And it's the 24 by 24. I got the 24 by 24. Putting that right against. And okay, I'm coming back to this side now. So I'm going to go back to the base cabinets, and I'm going to grab that same, I think I'm going to use that same drawer one. So the 4 drawers, I have to hit the space bar to rotate it. And it should line up perfectly. Next to this one, I'm going to put in the range. So now I'm going to go to scroll all the way down to the R's range. I'm going to go with a little bit bigger. I'm not going to go with the small range. I'm going to go with the, I have to hit space bar again. Slide it back. I'm going to put in a base cabinet here. So back up to the base cabinets. And I'm going to go with just a small one, like a single door. Let's see. Base cabinet, not the corner, not the double door. There we go. Base cabinet, single door with a drawer. And I've got 18-inch here. Should I go another 18-inch? Yeah, sure. We'll go another 18-inch space bar. And then the refrigerator is going to go in. So refrigerator. And let's see, I'm going to go with, I definitely don't want these smaller ones. I think I'm going to go with a 35-inch. And I think it's going to be the right-handed one. I think I have to hit the space bar again to rotate it this way. Okay, let's see if this works. I am going to click on modify, so I got my arrow. I am going to shoot a camera view. Camera, I'm going to get way back here, click and hold and drag it way out and click again. Okay, the refrigerator handle is on the correct size. So I've got a base cabinet here, the range, base cabinet all the way around. I do have a slight issue here. Notice how the top edge of all the cabinetry is great. And then we get to the dishwasher and there's a gap. So I need to make the height of the dishwasher a little bit higher, because when I put the countertop on, I don't want there to be a gap between the top of the dishwasher and the bottom of the countertop. So let's see. If I click on this dishwasher, actually let's click on the base cabinet. See how tall this thing is. Go edit type. The height is 2'10.5". All right, cancel this. Click on this, go edit type. This one's 2'10". All right, so let's change it to 2'10 and 1.5. Let's apply. And okay. Ah, yeah, look at that. Now it's perfect. Good. Okay, so all the base cabinets, let me click on this and just open it up a little bit, make it bigger. All the base cabinets are in, looks great. Maybe I shouldn't have put in 2 sets of drawers. I don't know, it's up to you. But what we need now is we need an L-shaped countertop to go in here. And then we need just a straight regular countertop to go over top of this one. So an L shape, but it has to have a hole in it for the sink as well. So we're going to look for countertops that are a corner countertop, because it's got this corner in it. It's got to be an angled corner top because the corner is angled, and it's got to have a sink hole. All right, so let's go back to our finished floor. I'm going to click on mine and delete out the camera view. Yes, okay. So now I'm going to go back to components, back to load family, back to casework, countertops. Okay, countertop with sinkhole, but that's I don't want that. That's just straight. Countertop with sink. No, that's straight. Countertop. I do need the countertop for the single over by in between the refrigerator and the range. I need this one. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a second on that. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Countertop L shape. That's, but we need a sink hole. Yes, this is it. Countertop L shape with sink hole. What's this one? Oh, this has got a square corner. I don't want the square corner. I want the one with the angled corner. So this is it. So I'm going to hold down my control key, click on this one, and click on, I think it's just countertop. Yeah, those two is what I want. So open. And and it gives me the countertop with the sinkhole. I'm going to go right to my corner, drop it in, and then I'm going to get my modify. Click on, okay, so I can see where the edge is. I think I can just grab this arrow right here, click and hold, and drag out the countertop all the way over to the edge of the dishwasher. And I need to grab this side and bring it back to the edge of the range. Okay, so now the length is good, right? And you can tell by grabbing the arrows and dragging it back until it is right even with the edge there. Now I just need to change the location of the sink. I need this sink to be over into the middle of my base sink cabinet. So what I do here, it says over here in the properties of the L shape thing here, let me scroll down a little bit. It says the sink location. Right now it's 3 foot 3 inches from the corner, and it's 6 inches from the back wall. Well, that's fine. 6 inches from the back wall is fine. I just need it to go over until it's centered in the middle here. So instead of it being 3 foot 3 inches, let me try 4. Oops, what I just did. I don't know what I just did. Control Z, undo. Okay, let me try that again. I'm going to 3 foot 3. I want to change this to, I'm going to try 4 foot 3. 4 foot 3, apply. Oh, almost. Let me try 5 foot 3. 5 foot 3. Ooh, now that's a little bit too far. So maybe just 5 foot. 5 foot 0. Oh yeah. All right, so that looks like it's perfectly centered in the middle of my base cabinet. I'm gonna go back to the camera view. And just to make sure, click. Yeah, that looks great. And now I just need to put the single countertop here. So let me go back to my finished floor. I'm gonna leave the camera there for a second until I put the, okay, so architecture, components. I need to find just the regular old countertop. Countertop, 24 inch. I need to hit space bar to turn the thing. That double line on the countertop is the backsplash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the top edge right with, that way I only have to move one direction. Click. Okay, let me get my arrow key, highlight the countertop, grab the arrow, and bring it all the way back to the edge of the refrigerator. All right, good. Let's check out 3D views. This is the camera view, I think. Yeah. Hit escape. And I'm going to enlarge the view here. Yeah, perfect. Countertop fits all the way around here. Fits there. Yes, good, good, good. So it looks good. So let's take and put in our wall cabinets now. So let me go back to the finished floor. Zoom out. Okay, again, I'm going to start and I'm going to get rid of my camera. Delete that. Yeah. Okay, so I want to start in the corner, same way, and work my way out. I'll probably use a single, let's see. The corner cabinet is going to be smaller. So I'm going to put a cabinet in here. I'm not going to put a cabinet over top of the sink, but I am going to put a cabinet here. So this is 24 inches. These are 18 inches. I'm going to put a cabinet over the range. I'll put a cabinet here and I'll put a cabinet over here. So I want a double door over this. I want a double door over this. Probably a single door over the small area. Probably a single door over this. Okay, so I want a single door and a double door. So let's go components, load family, casework, not countertops, wall cabinets. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Corner unit, I'll use that one. Double door, glass, no. Upper cabinet, double door, wall. Okay, so I want, wait. Single door and a double door. Okay, that's what I want. So I want a corner, and then I'm going to hold the control key down. Corner, a double door, and a single door. Okay, those three. Open. So they're called upper cabinet double door. So I'm going to start in the corner again. So let me find the corner. Upper cabinet wall, corner unit. Okay. And it doesn't show up until I put my mouse right on the wall, and then it on the edge of the wall. Then it shows up. Okay. So now I don't want to put just a tiny, I don't want to put a tiny wall cabinet in here. The wall cabinet I'm going to put in next is going to be from the edge of the corner all the way to the edge of the range. And I'm not quite sure what I know from here to here is 18 inches. I'm going to guess it's like 30 inches from here to here. So I'm going to do a double door, upper cabinet, double door. I'm going to try a 30 inch. Ooh, pretty good guess. Click it and it should put it right in the spot. I am going to put a, I'm going to use the same size one for this, but I'm not going to put it in yet, and I'll show you why in a second. Now I'm going to put in the single door here. Upper wall cabinet, single door. This was, what do we use 18 here, I think? 18. Yeah. Should fit in perfectly there. And I'm going to put a double door 24 inch here. Upper cabinet, single door. Upper cabinet, double door, 24 inch. Should I put, no, I'm going to do single door. Single. Cabinets, 24. And just make sure it's perfectly above there. Oh, I need to put another one in here too. I think it's the same size as this one, so 30 inch. So we'll go double door. Sorry, should have done this all at the same time. Upper cabinet, double door, 30. Yes, it is the same size. Okay, so let's just take a look now at what we've done. Camera view. Cancel. What did I just do? I have no idea. Let's try that again. Camera view. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer. So I need a cabinet to go above the range, but and the reason I didn't just put it in here was because I need it to be a smaller one. I need it to be a, right, the bottom can't be this low because I don't want it to catch on fire. Also, I want to put one up above the refrigerator, but obviously the bottom has to be up on that one too. So everything else looks really good. We'll put a window in here, but that window's got to be able to fit between these two cabinets. Ooh, I need to take this wall cabinet and I need to change the size. So let's find out how tall these are. see. The height is 2'6", and the top of the cabinet is 7 foot off the ground. Okay. So I want this one, edit type, height to be 2'6", apply, top of the cabinet 7 foot. Hey, I didn't do that. Edit type. Top of the cabinet is not 7 foot. So what I think I can just grab a hold of this or click on it like that and use my arrow key on my keyboard and just hit the down button and then escape. Yeah, that worked out. So I think that's the easiest way. I think you can use your mouse also, but I know by using the arrow keys, it's going to get it to go perfectly up and down. Okay, so now let's work on putting in this cabinet. I know it's got to be 30 inches wide because that's the size that I used here. And I know the one over here, the refrigerator is 35 inches. So I've got a 30-inch by, if this is 2.5 feet, maybe we make it like 1.5 feet. Okay, let's try this. So let's go back to our finished floor. We're going to go to component. I'm going to go upper cabinet, double door, 30-inch. And I'm going to go edit type. And I'm going to make, I don't want to mess with this one because if I mess with this one, it's going to change this and it's going to change this one because I've already put in the 30-inch here. So I want to make a new 30-inch. So I'm going to go duplicate. This is going to be the 30-inch that's above the range. Okay, above range, 30-inch. Okay, so now I can mess with this one and it won't affect the other two 30-inch cabinets that I already have in. So now I want the height of it, instead of 2'6", I'm going to make it 1'6". And I think that's all. So now when I put in the wall cabinet, see that it created a new one, 30-inch above, and I'm going to put it here. Okay, now let's look at the camera view and see what it did. Ooh, not too shabby. Looks good, but I think that's a little bit low for, it's a little bit low for the same type to go above the refrigerator. So I'm going to use maybe a 1 foot. This was 1'6". I'm going to go 1 foot for above the refrigerator. And the refrigerator is 35. Okay, so let's go back to the finished floor. I'm gonna get rid of the stupid camera lines. And now I'm gonna go component, upper wall cabinets. I'm gonna go with a 36-inch. And I'm gonna go edit type, duplicate. This is gonna be, I'm going to call this a 35-inch to match the refrigerator, right? So I'm going to go 35-inch above fridge. Okay. 35-inch above fridge. Now let's change the size. So the height of this one is only going to be like 1 foot. 1'0". And the width is going to be, instead of 3 feet, which is 36 inches, I'm going to go 2 foot 11 inches. So that's 1 inch less. That's 35 inches. And the top of the cabinet is still 7 feet. So, okay. And let's take this fridge now. Let's take this above fridge cabinet and we'll put it right against the wall, right? Even. Oh, maybe it's. Interesting, it's not going in perfectly. So there's a little gap there. Oh, and it's too big too. Wasn't our refrigerator, wasn't it 35 inches? Let's see. It says 35 by 32. Interesting, I wonder if I can go. Let me try clicking on this and using the arrow keys. Oh, that did work. Perfect. Still a little long. That's right. Okay, so let's take a look now with our camera view. Hopefully that worked. Camera. Let me stretch out. All right, that actually worked. Looks good. We've got all our wall cabinets in, base cabinets, countertops, appliances. Great. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put in a window and maybe a door over here. So let's go back to floor, finished floor. I'm going to click on this, hit delete, get rid of my camera view. I'm going to choose a window. So when I have to go to don't save it yet. You guys may want to save your work, especially if you're using a Porto, because it logs you off after an hour. So save your work here. I'll do it as well. Let me do. I'll go save as, and I'm gonna save this as day 3. I'll save day 3. Save. Okay, and I'm gonna go. What kind of window am I gonna do? Not a double hung, not a fixed. I'm gonna do the slider. And I'm gonna go with. I don't know. This may be too big. So I'm going to put it in, but I have to shoot a camera view to make sure that it fits. So let's, because if it doesn't fit, we've got to adjust it. We've got to make changes to it. Okay, so let's, let me get my camera view. I'm going to shine straight at it so I get a good perspective. Yeah, that's what I thought. So this is not going to work, right? So I need to, let's see, it looks like it's about 1 inch too big on the left and 1 inch too big on the right. So maybe I change it instead of it being, I think it was a 24 inch. Let's see. Oh, so it's 36. So maybe instead of a 36 inch, maybe I drop it down to like a 30 inch. So I'm going to go 30 inches wide, and I need to bring the bottom up. Instead of it being 48 inches, maybe I make it 40 inches. So I'm going to go 30 by 40. I think that would be a good size. So let me just see what this looks like. Yeah, so I'm going to go duplicate. And this is going to be a 30 by 40. And
this is for you.
Oh, perfect.
I'll go ahead and leave it right here.
That would be great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
So 30 by 40 above sink. Okay. So I took off 8 inches off of the height. Let me just see something here. The default sill height is 3 foot. So what that means is the bottom of that last the last one, the 48 inch tall, it had the bottom of the refrigerator, sorry, the bottom of the window was at 3 feet above the ground. So now I need to, that 8 inches that I took off, I need to add on that 8 inches here. 8 inches. So remember, it used to be 48 inches tall. If I want the top edge of the window to be the exact same location, I took off 8 inches off the height of the window, but I need to add that below the window. So I took the spacing below the window and added 8 inches there. Okay. And so now the height of the window, instead of it being 40 or 4 feet 0 inches, that's 48 inches tall. I need it now to be 3 foot, that's 36, 3 foot 4 inches. So that's 36 inches plus 4, so that's a height of 40 inches. And we want the width, instead of it being 3 foot 0 inches, we want it to be 30 inches, so that's 2 foot 6. So 2 foot 6. Okay, so we've changed the size to match what we want it to be. And that should be good. Sill height. Oh, this is supposed to be, it didn't change that sill height. It should have been 3 foot 8 inches. Come on now. Fly. There we go. So we're good there. The sill height should be 3. That, remember, the bottom of the window is called the sill. So the sill height is 3 foot 8 inches tall. It's now 30 inches. It fits between my cabinets. It's above the backsplash. So yeah, we're good. So let's go back to our floor plan. Does it look centered between the, it does. Okay, good. I'm going to put a back door right here. I know I have a back door here, but I'm going to put a side door. Do we have doors in here? Door exterior. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. Just put in the back door there, or side door. All right. So we have completed our drawing. I'm going to go to annotate, and I'm going to go text. I'm going to start that text right here, and I'm going to call this kitchen. But I definitely don't want it to be this big. So let's see, how do we change the size of this? Modify this, edit type. Text size says 1/4. Huh. Let me try 1/16. See if that makes it smaller. I don't know. I'm just guessing on this. I like that much better. Okay, so I'm going to move this over into the kitchen. We're going to say text. Dining room. That's good. I don't know if the bathroom label is going to fit or not. Let's move it just to see if it will. Ah, yeah, good. So we've got all of our rooms labeled: living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom. You don't need to label the closet. We can tell what that is. And guess what? We've got it completed. So now here's what you're going to give me. I would like you to go, first of all, save this, right? So save it, make sure that it's saved. I've got day 3 as the name of mine. You can choose whatever name you want for yours. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to, okay, I had to pause the recording real quick because I had to jump into a Porto. So we're going to do the rest of or at least I'm going to do the rest of my video from a Porto. Hopefully this will be a little more accurate to what you guys are working on. So before we print this thing, let's put our name in here as well. We're going to use this little gap to put in our name. So let's go annotate text. Make sure you got all caps on. Okay, so somewhere right in this area here. And if you want to add your period number, you can do that as well. So to print this thing, first thing I have to do is I have to grab these markers and pull them in. So let me get my modify tool. If I don't do this, then my drawing is going to be really small when I print. I want to move these markers all the way up to where my house is located. Okay, so I moved the markers all the way up next to the house. I'm going to zoom in nice and large here. And we're going to save this as a PDF. So let's go File, Print. Change it to the Microsoft Print to PDF. Make sure current window is selected and do a preview. Okay. If we didn't move these markers up, then our drawing would be super tiny right in the middle of the page. So just make sure that I can see everything here, and we will print. Okay. And it's going to ask us, where do we want to save this thing? Now remember, this is in a Porto, so we'll just save it right on our desktop, and this will be called L Shape floor plan. And we're also you're going to give me the 3D view, a couple of 3D views actually. So we're now going to take a picture of the exterior. So this way I can make sure that your roof is complete. I want to zoom in, get this as big as I can get it. There we go. Do the same thing. File, Print, Microsoft PDF, Preview. Ooh, looks good. Print. And okay. I'm going to make sure that it's on the desktop again. This is going to be the L Shape 3D view. Save. I'm going to go back to my floor plan. I'm going to shoot a picture at the kitchen. Here's the trick with the kitchen. I got to make sure that I can see every inch of every cabinet. All right, so I can see it there. You don't necessarily have to have the door in there, but that I can't see the bottom cabinet, I'm going to mark you down for that. So make sure that when you take a picture of the kitchen, I can see every cabinet. I can see everything in the kitchen. Nothing is chopped off. Okay. So once we have everything in the kitchen, I should be able to print this as well. So file, print to PDF, current window, preview, and just double check, make sure I can see everything. Looks good. Print and okay. We're going to save this as the L shape kitchen. Save. So there are 3 items now that you're going to upload into Canvas for me. You're going to give me the PDF L shape floor plan. You're going to give me the PDF L shape 3D view, and you're going to give me the PDF of the L shaped kitchen. Okay, those are the 3 items that you're uploading into Canvas. All right, thank you very much.